Fantasia is known as Walt's magnum opus. It combines music, classic music, to animation, blended together in one semi-seamless story. Hey friends, welcome to the Disney Pastor. I'm your host Tim, and I talk all things Disney, which includes Walt Disney Animation. Let me know your thoughts on Fantasia down in the comments below. The question for you is, what is your favorite sequence in this movie? Without further ado, I'm going to talk about the good, the average, and the bad. I'll give my rating. Let's dive on in.
Ooh, that's good.
One of the things I enjoy about this one is definitely The Sorcerer's Apprentice. I mean, it is easily the best one in this story. And of course, what makes it special is, one, we get our first glimpse at Yensid, who will later become a pretty pivotal part of other Disney media, mainly Kingdom Hearts. But we also get to see Mickey in his first feature-length animated movie, which is awesome to see. And we love that he gets kind of a spotlight in this here. It's done quite well, and overall it's definitely the most memorable story, probably because of the fact that it really relates to character we know and love. Anytime I hear the score for it, I think of this sequence 100%. While at the same time, it's just a fun, simple story. One of the other things I really enjoy is the use of colors. They really do a great job at giving us some oranges and some purples and some blues and greens and a bunch of bright colors, but at the same time they also have sequences of like saturated colors. I'm thinking of the Greek god sequence, right, where you have a lot of cotton candy colors, right? But then you have a dinosaur sequence, which was earlier on, which has a lot of more saturated, darker colors, kind of giving colorful, fun, whimsical, and dark and semi-gloomy. And it just works very well with each sequence. I think is definitely one of the best parts of this film.
Something good, something bad, a bit of both.
And while I enjoy The Sorcerer's Apprentice, overall, the stories were kind of hit or miss. There are hits that are like Night on Bald Mountain or the dinosaur sequence, but there are misses like the fairy sequence at the beginning with the Nutcracker Suite. Even the Greek gods one is okay at best, and the last kind of ballet sequence with like dancing hippos and ostriches and gators and elephants was weird. I'm wondering why the heck that was thought of. I don't know. But that being said, like, again, it was definitely hit or miss. The other thing is, too, I love the use of colors, like I said, but the animation was not necessarily hit or miss like the stories were. They hit most of the time, but there were a few misses that I felt like could have been done a little better. There's some stuff in here that probably should not have been animated. But that being said, it's done fine for the most part.
I have a really bad feeling about this.
Lastly, I mean, we all know The Sorcerer's Apprentice, and we all know Bald Mountain. We know those, and we still remember, even though it's weird, the dancing hippo and alligator. But all the other ones, we don't remember. I legit forgot about the dinosaur sequence in this one. I also forgot about the first, like, the Nutcracker Suite. Totally forgot about it. And that just shows kind of the nature of this movie. You have stuff that is extremely memorable, and then you have other stuff that is like, this was Disney? Overall, I thought this was done pretty well. I think there were a few things here that really stand out and do very, very well. Obviously, the music is great. But there are also a few things here where, do we really need this? Did I forget about it? Yes, absolutely. Does it make me like it any more or less? Honestly, after watching it for the first time in a while, I think there's things I enjoy less about it because I remember the stuff that I really, really enjoy. For that reason, I gotta give it probably a 6 out of 10 at the best, with a D-. I mean, it's fine. It's not terrible. It's not absolutely horrible, like some other films that we'll get to later. But it's definitely kind of just, it's alright. It's not the best. It's definitely not the worst, though. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. What do you think of Fantasia? Am I making you go rewatch it because you're like, I forgot about that sequence, so let me rewatch it. Let me know all that down in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. It helps me know what you like, what you don't like. And with that, if you're new around here, welcome. we're so glad you're here. Be sure to subscribe down below and hit the bell to be notified for more videos just like this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Goodbye.